Hi, I'm Ted Raddick with the Courier Sports Department. I'm joined as always by Dave Hahnemann and Andy Wolf. And welcome to week 5 of the football season. We're almost halfway through. As usual, we'd like to encourage you to visit our sponsor, Rhodes State College, at rhodesstate.edu, and we'd like to thank them for their sponsorship. Please ignore the video we did last week when we talked about defense.
Couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah, I don't know, Bluffton 70, 8 of 50, Hopewell Loudon 49, Lakota 46. Yeah, those defenses, boy.
Whitmer 55 points
in the first half.
Riverdale hangs 38 on what we thought was a good Van Buren defense.
Right, boy, we're just 3 idiots sitting up here talking.
For as many points as I had in my game, there were not many big plays. It was just everybody scored inside the 20, so maybe it's just lacking the big plays.
Yeah.
Scoring is scoring.
I think all those teams watched our video last week and just wanted to prove us wrong.
Right. Okay. Well, I think after 4 weeks, we've seen a sample size, that we can kind of see what's going on out there. So let's talk about the Blanchard Valley Conference this week, Dave. 3 teams sitting up top at 2-0. That's in league play. That's Lipsick, Macomb, and Liberty Benton.
Right. I don't think that surprises anybody. We all thought they would be competitive contenders. There's 2 other teams, North Baltimore and Arcadia, are also sort of tied for first. They're both 1-0.
Right.
Those might be a bit surprising, but it's going to be kind of weird, I think, this year in the BVC because with 3 teams playing 8 league games and everybody else playing 7, how that all plays out, I think it's going to be real interesting before this league or season's over.
You're right. Andy, 2 teams sitting out there with 2-2 overall records that are really good in Pandora and Arlington.
Yeah. Arlington, you could probably argue, is a few plays away from being one of those 2-0 BVC teams that you saw them that they took Liberty Benton to overtime.
Double overtime,
yeah. I was following that Arlington-Macomb game. I believe Arlington was leading at one point before Macomb kind of took it away from them. Arlington runs the ball well. They just have to open up the passing game and Pandora is the other one, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
They won it last year. They've got experience and they've got enough athletes back that we weren't kind of sure how they would do without Jared Brees, of course, but they seem to be.
Yeah, Silas Schmink is coming on, and Pandora had Lipsick very much on the ropes until the final minute last Friday. So, all right, let's talk about the games we're going to cover this week. Dave, you get the big rivalry game for Findlay High School, and that, of course, is Fremont and Ross.
Fremont and Ross. Both teams are 1-3, but it's a terrible cliche, but you can say throw out the records for this one. And these 2 teams proved it the last 2 years. Last year, Findlay was 4-6, Fremont was 5-5, and the game came down to the final 7 minutes. Fremont Ross overcame a 20-point deficit, scored with a minute and some left in the game, went for 2-point conversion, got it. And that's the second straight year that game has been decided in that similar fashion. The year before, here at Findlay, Fremont did not. They tied it late in the game. They did not go for 2. They went and tied it and lost in triple overtime. Twice in the last 10 years, they have played triple overtime games. It's they're both the rivalry takes supersedence over in this game because they're both young teams.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. Neither one of them is going to fight for a league championship. I doubt either one will make it to the playoffs. So this becomes a catch-all kind of game for both teams. This could make or break their season if they win this one.
Okay. Andy, you have Hardin Northern and Lima Perry.
Yeah.
And, we all talked at the beginning of the season. We all thought Hardin Northern was a team on the rise.
Yes.
Right.
And they've certainly showed that. They're sitting 3-1 right now.
Yeah.
Almost beat Riverdale.
Almost, but,
Right.
This is a Lima Perry team that last year had some athletes, and they dropped 75 on Hardin Northern last year. Hardin Northern has so much talent returning that maybe they're thinking they dropped 75 on us last year. Let's not have that happen again. And if they want to contend for the NWCC, which we all thought they might do, beating Perry is a big step. I think Waynesville Goshen is the only undefeated team at 4-0 so far. Cindy Lehman, the league champs, have dropped a couple games too. So big step. They've got them at home. They've got most of their NWCC games on the road. So if you want to win a league title, which a few people thought they could, you gotta win this game.
Okay. I have 2 games this week because Van Buren is playing Thursday at Donnell Stadium. They'll be hosting Liberty Benton. Van Buren won their opener at Donnell.
At Donnell, they're undefeated at Donnell this year.
Yep. They've dropped 3 straight since then, so they need this one to get off the schneid. And Friday night, I'll be at Macomb, and the Panthers will host Pandora, who was the only team to beat them during their state championship year last year. Pandora's an awfully good 2-2 football team, so this should be a good one.
Those kids came up behind some very talented players. They couldn't start because the starters in front of them were so good.
Right.
And I think sometimes that overshadows how talented the backups can be.
Well, that can be said for both teams.
Right,
So.
absolutely.
Okay. Well, I think that'll wrap it up for us this week. Be sure and check the Courier on Saturday morning, thecourier.com Friday night. And please, once again, make sure and visit our sponsor, Road State College, at roadstate.edu.